right, so I did not start the SHAPE program for weight loss. In 2014, I was diagnosed with Crohn's disease, which is an autoimmune disease of the colon. For 5 years, I used medication that was prescribed by my medical doctor to control it. And in 2019, the medication stopped working, and they wanted me to go to an infused medication, and I wasn't ready for that. The infused medication they wanted me to go to is very expensive, even with insurance. It's time consuming. You have to go sit every 6 weeks and have an infusion, and there's lots of side effects. I came to listen to Dr. Todd and Linda Frisch about that time, and everything that they talked about felt like they were speaking directly to me and giving examples of exactly what I was going through. So I decided to try the SHAPE program. The program's not cheap, but considering the thousands of dollars that I could have been spending in medications, it was worth it to me. So I started SHAPE in February of 2020, right in the midst of the pandemic. Stress was high, there was a lot of fear of the unknown, and I jumped into it with 2 feet. So I did, in three months, my inflammatory numbers that my medical doctor continues to check went from 241 to 25. I thought they gave me somebody else's result because I had never seen that number before. So, I mean, even my medical doctor was pretty surprised by the result. I had a colonoscopy during that time. He's like, I've never seen your colon look like that. So it was amazing to me. I feel better. I had decreased swelling in my hands and my feet. I slept better. I had clearer skin. And I lost a few pounds along the way. It was great. I had more energy. So at that time I had kids in school and active in sports and everything else. You're chasing them, you're working, you're doing all these things. It's not easy. It's a constant decision to eat food that helps my body to heal. But my husband, my kids, my friends have been very supportive through it all. Our social is going to dinner with our friends, and my friends have been very supportive, I would say, to suggest restaurants that they know I can find things to eat. Instead of always going to the pizza place, we find something that is on SHAPE, approved by SHAPE. I would say, if you're thinking about it, there's 3 pieces of advice that I would give. The first thing is, if you think it's too hard or you don't have enough time, prepare yourself. I work full-time, I have kids that are in sports. I spend a couple hours every day, or not every day, one day of the weekend preparing my food. Cooking vegetables ahead of time so that way they're ready when I get home in the evening. The second piece of advice is be creative. I eat a lot of vegetables for breakfast, and that's not a normal breakfast food, and that's okay. The last piece of advice I would say is be willing to try new things. I never thought I liked Brussels sprouts or spinach or cauliflower, but if it's cooked right, and then it actually can taste good. And then I just put in here, I allow myself grace when I don't stick to the plan. I just sent a kid off to college this year. I changed jobs that's high stress with lots of deadlines. And even though I continue to try to maintain that SHAPE lifestyle and eat the way I need to, I still have inflammation because of the stress in my life and the things that are just there. But I can't imagine what it would have been like if I would have been still eating like I did 5 years ago. So recently I started a reboot. So I came back. I did regular visits anyways, but I came back and just needed the accountability of the team to work on balancing my family life, my work life, and to heal my body. So So I'm excited to continue my journey for a healthy lifestyle for many more years.